Hello, everyone. My name is Rena Elster Pantaloni, and I'm the Director of Copyright Advisory Services at Columbia University Libraries. And I'm here to talk about some of the common questions that we receive from dissertation writers. The question that I am addressing right now is, can I include data sets generated by other researchers or organizations in my dissertation without permission? The answer to this question is, in fact, a two-part answer. The first answer is that under the doctrine of fair use, which appears in our copyright laws, we can, under certain circumstances and with the application of 4 factors of fair use, include pre-existing material in our scholarly work, such as dissertations, without seeking permission. The key, however, is to undertake what we call a 4-factor assessment to discern whether or not the potential use is fair or the potential use is extraneous or not fair. The second part of the answer to this question, however, is that in many circumstances, data sets may have been generated by entities or organizations that exist outside the United States with copyright laws unlike our own, or they may have posted terms and conditions of use of their data sets on their website that in fact limit the application of fair use. And it is quite an important requirement that before you include data sets that were generated by others in your dissertation, you look at these terms and conditions of use to determine whether or not the reproduction and distribution of their data sets is permitted without further requests for permission. Finally, as an added note, the whole issue of whether or not a data set is copyright protected is an often answered question in this field. And the real issue is whether or not factual information that is aggregated is copyright protected. Numbers in and of themselves constitute factual information, and they are not copyright protected. It is only when these numbers, data, is aggregated in a form with a selection and arrangement that, in fact, copyright subsists. So keep that in mind when you're trying to ascertain whether or not you're dealing with copyright when you are reproducing data sets that come from other sources. This is, in fact, a very complex issue, and if you continue to have questions concerning the use and reuse of data sets that have been generated by others, you're welcome to seek my guidance by reaching out either by email or by phone and seek an appointment, and I can help you work through the answers to these questions.